Hello dear students, welcome to EduHunt video lecture series. In this session, we are going to discuss about the phylum, another major phylum, Arthropoda. If you start the classification of animal kingdom with protozoa, we have seen that protozoans are very simple and the body organization is subcellular or protoplasmic grade organization is seen. Only single cell performs all the functions. And when coming to Porifera, little bit development is there, that is from subcellular to cellular grade organization they have developed. They have multicellular body, but tissue organization is absent, but multicellular body, they have various cells with specific functions. When it reaches to the phylum Coelenterata or Cnidaria, there we have seen a cellular grade to tissue grade organization. And even in Ctenophora, both same. In Platyhelminthes, tissue to organ grade organization has been seen. And in Aschelminthes, the same. And coming to Annelida, there we have seen organs and even circulatory system. Developed circulatory system for the first time is seen in Arthropoda, Annelida. And coming to Arthropoda, these are little higher animals to the previous phylum, that is Annelida. Let's start the phylum Arthropoda, the name indicating that arthro, joint. ఆర్థోపెడిక్ అంటాం కదా, జాయింట్స్కి సంబంధించి డాక్టర్ని ఆర్థోపెడిక్ అంటాం. అలా ఆర్థో అంటే జాయింట్స్, దే హ్యావ్ పాడ్స్ మీన్స్ లెగ్స్. ద యానిమల్స్ విచ్ హ్యావ్ జాయింట్ లెగ్స్ they were included in the phylum Arthropoda. Arthro means joints and poda appendages or legs. Animals with jointed legs are included in Arthropoda. And the term Arthropoda was given by von Siebold. Von Siebold, a scientist or zoologist, he gave the term Arthropoda to the phylum, having jointed legged animals. It is the largest phylum of all the animal kingdom, covering about 80% of the animals. It is largest phylum of the animal kingdom. It must be remembered, it is the largest phylum of the animal kingdom. And then aquatic, terrestrial or aerial, first time aerial type of habit was developed. Aquatic is there, we have seen in Protozoa, Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, even annelids. Up to annelids we have seen arthropod and also terrestrial forms we have seen. For the first time, aerial, only non-chordate animals with aerial habitat is seen. They can fly. like insects, dragonflies, butterflies, all these belong to the phylum Arthropoda, in which we have seen the aerial type forms. They can fly in air. So this is the first non-chordate animal kingdom, phylum of animal kingdom having aerial type of forms, aerial forms, aerial habitat. Exoskeleton is made up of chitin, a material which is a polysaccharide of N-acetyl glucosamine. దీన్ని N-acetyl glucosamine, NAG అంటాం. NAM అంటే NAM is there, N-acetyl muramic acid. It is present in it is also a polymer present in bacterial cell wall. NAM and NAG, both these polysaccharides, both these units alternate with each other and form a cell wall in case of bacteria, in protozoa, in prokaryotes. But in case of Arthropoda, the exoskeleton is made up of a polysaccharide called chitin, which is very, very important. The exoskeleton of Arthropoda phylum made up of chitin. It is a polysaccharide of N-acetyl glucosamine. And periodic removal of the exoskeleton called molting or ecdysis or molting, it is essential for growth. If it wants to grow, it sheds the skin in the form of molds called ecdysis or molting. అంటే స్కిన్ పెచ్చులుగా ఊడిపోతాయి. సో దాన్నే మనం మోల్టింగ్ అని అంటాం. సో ఒక మోల్టింగ్ జరిగిన తర్వాత it will change to the next phase of the life cycle. It transforms from one form to another in the life cycle. Metamerically segmented, yes, segmentation is also seen in Arthropoda. We have also seen this kind of nature even in Annelida also. Annelida is the first phylum with segmentation or metamerism. Blood vascular system, open type of blood vascular system. Blood flows in capillaries and hemocoel blood, that is capillaries are absent, minus and means absent. Capillaries are absent. Capillaries are absent. That's why blood flows in the body cavity. There are no capillaries to flow in. So the blood flows in the body cavity, that is coelom, and hemocoel is present. Hemocoel means blood flows in the body cavity, coelom. That's why hemocoel it is called. And the blood pigment present or absent. Example, insects. If present, it is hemocyanin. Hemocyanin is a pigment having copper as the central atom instead of iron. మనకి బ్లడ్లో హీమోగ్లోబిన్ ఉంది కదా, హీమోగ్లోబిన్లో ఐరన్ మధ్యలో ఉంటుంది సెంట్రల్ ఆటమ్ అండ్ 4 పైరోల్ రింగ్స్ ఉంటాయి. సో బట్ ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్థ్రోపోడా, హీమోసైనిన్ is not the hemoglobin. Hemocyanin is the respiratory pigment which carries oxygen, and copper is the central atom in the molecule. Hemocyanin, ఆ పిగ్మెంట్లో సెంట్రల్ ఆటమ్ కాపర్ ఉంటుంది, ఐరన్ కాకుండా కాపర్ ఉంటుంది. సో దిస్ ఈస్ హీమోసైనిన్, నాట్ హీమోగ్లోబిన్. రెస్పిరేటరీ స్ట్రక్చర్స్, గిల్స్, బుక్ లంగ్స్ అండ్ ట్రేకియా ట్యూబ్స్, ట్రేకియల్ ట్యూబ్స్ ఉంటాయి. అండ్ ఎక్స్క్రీటరీ స్ట్రక్చర్స్ ఆర్ గ్రీన్ గ్లాండ్స్, antennal glands అని కూడా అంటాము. గ్రీన్ గ్లాండ్స్ ఆర్ ద excretory structures, and coxal glands and even Malpighian tubules act as excretory structures. Nervous system is very well developed. Even eyes are present. They may be simple or compound ఐస్. ఈగ సినిమా చూసారు కదా, ఈగ సినిమాలో కాంపౌండ్ ఐస్ చూడండి ఎంత ఉంటాయి, ఈగకి ఇన్సెక్ట్స్కి పెద్ద పెద్ద ఐస్ ఉంటాయి. దే ఆర్ కాంపౌండ్ ఐస్. ఐస్ మే బి సింపుల్ ఆర్ కాంపౌండ్. అండ్ వెరీ వెల్ డెవలప్డ్ నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్ ఈస్ ప్రెసెంట్. అండ్ these are unisexual, that is dioecious. Only male and female are present separately, only single sex is present in individual. So with well marked sexual dimorphism, and fertilization is internal and development is mostly indirect, that is formation of larva is seen in developmental stages. Examples are scorpion, prawn, mosquitoes, honeybees, silkworms, and butterflies, lac insects, limulus, that is called as a living fossil, king crab antamu. So limulus is called as the living fossil. And ఇందులో మనకి ఉపయోగపడేవి ప్రాన్ యాజ్ ఫుడ్, హనీబీ నుంచి మనం ప్రోడక్ట్ హనీ తీసుకుంటాం. ఈవెన్ బీ వ్యాక్స్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఇంపార్టెంట్ for making certain ointments. Silkworm, the silk extracted from the silkworm is used as clothes, fabric. Butterflies are not useful. Even lac insects, sealing lac is obtained from lac. Okay. Then subphylum Onychophora. Onychos means claws and phores means bearing. Claw bearing animals were kept under the subphylum Onychophora, and peripatus is a best example called the walking worm. It is a living connecting link between Annelida and Arthropoda. What are the annelid characters? Annelid characters are the presence of antennae and excuse me. What are the annelid characters? The presence of excretory ducts and unjointed legs. If they are they have jointed legs, it could be an arthropod character, but they do not possess excretory ducts, presence of excretory ducts, and they do not possess joint legs. The legs are unjointed and parapodia laga ఉంటాయి ఇవి. And antenna annelid characters ఇవి. And presence of antenna and tracheal respiration are the arthropod characters. అంటే దీనిలో annelida క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఆర్థ్రోపోడా క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. అందుకని దీన్ని కనెక్టింగ్ లింక్ అంటాము. బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ లివింగ్ connecting link. It is there. It is the living connecting link between Annelida and Arthropoda. Annelida characters ఏంటంటే excretory ducts ఉండడం and absence of jointed legs. These two are the annelid characters. And arthropod characters ఏంటంటే antenna ఉంటాయి and also they have they show tracheal respiration. These are the two arthropod characters. And Onychophora is no longer considered as subphylum, but it has been raised up to phylum level. It is a minor phylum. Now it is considered as a minor phylum. Example, Limulus, king crab or horseshoe crab. It is considered as a living fossil with compound eyes. Scorpion, it is a carnivorous animal feeding on other insects and has abdominal sting with neurotoxic poison. తేళ్ళు కుడితే ప్రమాదమే కదా. So it has a sting which has abdominal neurotoxic poison, and sexual dimorphism is indistinct. Mating is after courtship dance, and in post mating the female devours the male. It is viviparous animal. It gives birth to young ones and produces dozens of young ones. Many young ones are given birth for a particular chance. Spider web secreted by abdominal glands. The స్పైడర్ మ్యాన్ ఇలా వెబ్ వేస్తూ ఉంటారు కదా. సో స్పైడర్స్ ఏం చేస్తాయి? దే సెక్రీట్ వెబ్. బూజు చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ఆ బూజు ఈ స్పైడర్ సెక్రీట్ చేసే వెబ్బే. నౌ ద స్పైడర్ సెక్రీట్స్ the web, which is the secretion of abdominal glands. Ticks and mites both are ectoparasites on mammals. The disease called scabies, washerman, chakal vallaki vache disease, it is caused by mites called Sarcopteris. Sarcopteris is a mite which causes washerman's disease, scabies. And the tick is a transmitting agent for fever like Colorado tick fever and typhus fever and Rocky Mountain spotted fever. All these diseases are caused by ticks. Phylum. Phylum is a prawn. Nauplius and Metanauplius larvae are present. Astacus, crayfish, larva is absent in this. You must remember this point. Larva is absent in Astacus. And Cancer, which is a crab, Joia larva is present and Megalopa larva is seen. And Eupagoras, it is called hermit crab. And Squilla, Alima larva is present. And Saculina, it is a parasite on crab, Nauplius and Kentrogen and Cyprus larva, Cyclops. Cyclops is it is the secondary host for guinea worm, and Cyprus larva is seen. Nauplius, even Nauplius larva is seen. Daphnia, it is commonly called water flea, and shrimp, woodlice, all these are examples of arthropod. You just make a note on these examples. Just write down the scientific name and then common name, larvae, and whether they are free living or parasites. Here we have mentioned so many parasites. Saculina is a parasite on crab. It has Nauplius and Kentrogen and Cyprus larva are there. Cyclops Cyclops guinea worm ki Cyclops acts as a secondary host. Man is the primary host. And Nauplius larva ఉంటుంది ఇందులో. Daphnia water flea అంటారు. దీనిలో shrimp and even shrimps are there, and woodlice, all these are the arthropods. Butterfly, housefly, honeybee and wasp, louse, termite, moth, mosquito, dragonfly, bedbug, flea, cicada, silverfish, it is called lepisma, and chironomus fly. All these are the examples of various insects belong to this arthropod. So these are some of the examples of the phylum arthropod. In the next class, we will discuss about the some more features of the phylum arthropod, its development, metamorphosis and various mouth parts present in various insects. Goodbye.